Hello, I'm Tari. Welcome to my channel. I had to make a part 2 of the Zulu headband tutorial because a little accident occurred just as I was finishing off. So I'm just gonna demonstrate how to finish off. So I have already done one part here from where the video ended in the previous video. So now I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to take my clasp and put it on the piping like that. And just like what I did on the other side, I'm going to take my thick needle and make a piercing on the piping. I've made a piercing with my thick needle, and now I'm going to use my pin, put it through the piping like that, push it all the way in, bend this pin so that it sits facing upwards like that. You see that? That's how it's supposed to sit. And now I'm just going to pinch this pin a bit from the inside part and the outside part so that the pin sits flat on the pipe like that. So now I take my cup and put it on the pipe. Make sure it sits neatly. I'm going to pull it up a bit using my pliers. And now I'm just going to pinch this cup clasp so that it's tight around the pipe like that. Now that I am done, I'm going to cut this pin. I'm going to leave a little bit of space here and cut it. And now I'm going to use the round nose pliers. Firstly, you pinch, right? Then you move it in the opposite direction of where you want your pin to face. You move the round nose pliers up a little bit, and then you turn it like that. So I'm going to turn it some more. Push it towards this hole. There's a hole in the middle of this cup. So I want to push it towards that hole. There. So now that I'm done with this process, I have to put my jump ring on it. But on this side, I'm going to have to also put my lobster pin. So before I attach it to the pin that is on the headband, I'm just going to pinch it there with the pliers, open it. While it's open, I put my lobster pin, then put it on the pin like that. And then close it just by pinching with the other pliers and pushing it in your direction. So it's just pushing it in the opposite direction. So to open a jump ring, right, you just push it apart like that, and it's open. And to close it, you just push it in the opposite direction like that, and you're done. So that's how it goes. At this point, I can actually just put the clasp together, and yeah, everything seems to be in order here. It's sitting neatly. So yeah, we are done. And as promised in the previous video, I'm just going to show you what to do if you are using a rope, how to neaten this bit so that you can actually use a clasp like this one and the pins, the method that I've shown you. So I use a candle for this process. When it's all unraveled like this, you really can't use it. So I just put it close to the candle, right? Let it melt a bit, and then I just give it a gentle press. You don't have to put it all the way into the flame, just close to it. You turn it, give it a gentle press like that. Turn it gently, then give it a gentle press. So I keep repeating this process. Like that. As you can see, it is actually starting to get smaller. The edges are starting to get smaller. So be careful not to burn yourself. That is why you mustn't let it sit in the flame as such. It should just be close. If you're scared to burn yourself, you can just give it maybe a couple of seconds before you give it the gentle press. Getting closer. So you want to do this pressing bit while it's still before the heat goes off. You want to take advantage of that little bit of heat on the rope. Right, almost there. Just going to give it a few seconds before I start pressing on it. And then also you do not want the top part to be completely solid, because as it dries it will be solid. You don't want the top part to be completely solid, because remember, the pin has to go through it. So you just do it gently to stop all that raveling that rope was doing. Okay, so now I'm just gonna test it out and see if this clasp can actually go through it. Not quite, it's still a bit big, so it means I have to do this process just a little bit more. Okay, I'll wait for it just a few seconds. Okay, now I'm gonna try again. Okay, not quite, but much closer. So I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep burning it here and pressing it, making it smaller and smaller. So guess what? I actually did it. I kept burning the sides until the clasp was able to go through it, and then I gave it a bit of a pinch. So that is actually how you do it if you want to use a rope to make the Zulu headband. So thank you so much for watching my video. Please consider subscribing. I'll see you next time. On my next video, I'm going to be making these earrings, so be on the lookout for that video. Thank you so much. Bye.